Good morning, everyone. I'm dressed like I'm wrapped in this huge teddy bear. It's so comfortable. Welcome to Sagittarius season. I can already feel a difference, but I'm not sure if the difference is like such a good thing. Such a good thing. I can feel the pressure. I can really feel the pressure build up of Mars opposite Uranus. We're really close to it. We're only like a degree and a half away or something like that. We also have the Venus-Jupiter conjunction at the galactic center. Jupiter is already at the galactic center right now. The galactic center is the very tip of the arrow in the Sagittarius constellation. They call it the galactic centers. And Venus and Jupiter will be conjunct. They'll be meeting up at the galactic center this weekend. We also are dealing with a sun trining Chiron this weekend. Like all of these are literally like a degree and a half away from each other. So it's all culminating at once. It's all happening at once. And so there's this pressure buildup, and it's really interesting because it's like there's like a dabbling of excitement. There's a dabbling of being joyful or happy, or like that Venus-Jupiter conjunction is actually like a really beautiful aspect to have and to be in it. But it's almost as if we're not getting the chance to enjoy it because of all the really strong things are happening. So like this morning, I woke up, I'll be 100% real with you guys. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning, like 100%. And my poor little 6-year-old was like, he didn't even know what to do with me this morning. I had to keep on apologizing to him. I was like, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm just cranky. I'm in a bad mood. Cause I would like snap, like little snappy things, right? That normally doesn't happen. Right. And I realized, I was like, oh man, okay. I gotta chill. I was having expectations of myself. There's that word, expectations, right? And I wasn't allowing myself to be patient and be calm and be in the present moment. I was trying to be one step ahead of everything, and which is who I used to be. That's how I used to be. Instead of realizing that every single step I take in the present moment is going to get me further than if I'm trying to constantly be jumping ahead or be preparing for the next moment when I need to be really present in this moment. Do you see what I'm saying there? So that's sort of where I want you guys to be this weekend, because the sun trining Chiron is going to be one of those aspects that it's going to shine some light on the woundings that you still, Chiron is the wounded healer, and Chiron is the centaur that is Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius is the centaur. Chiron is that centaur. The sun in Sagittarius is trining Chiron. Do you see where I'm going with this? So, and it's going to shine, Sagittarius energy is going to shine some light on those wounds that you still have deep down. There may be things that you haven't really focused on in a really, really long time, or things haven't come to the surface in a really long time that might show themselves this weekend. And with that Mars opposite Uranus aspect or transit that we have going as well, it could get a little messy if you don't watch your P's and Q's. Live in the present moment. Don't live in the past where somebody said something to you one time, or you did something one time, or whatever, right? Don't live in the future of, well, maybe if I do it this way, or maybe if I go a little bit quicker, or go a little bit faster, or whatever, right? Allow yourself to be really super present right here in this moment. Because I feel like you'll be able to get through this energy a lot easier and not so, just the struggle, right? I don't want you guys to have to struggle through this. There may be some things that you have to learn, and this energy is going to teach you that. But like, I don't want any unwarranted or undue strife in your life, okay? So I'm trying to warn you against that. I still have some of those 1-question readings available. They're $30. It's a 10-minute video. I will be completing them on Sunday and Monday this weekend. So I still have like 6 of them, I think, 6 spots left. So if you want to get a question answered this weekend, check the description box, or just go to my website, fearlessintuition.net, and you can click book a reading on the front page, or go to the shop or whatever, and you can find the reading there. Also, the 30-minute readings with me are on sale. All of the jewelry, the rings, the necklaces, I think I have like 3 necklaces left. I know I have some rings left. They're all on sale. Everything is on sale right now. Like, go hog wild. It is the holidays. Go shopping. If you want to get a reading for somebody else for the holidays, for Christmas, or for a birthday. Oh, by the way, today is my mom's birthday and it's Ryan's birthday. So happy birthday to both of them. They're both Scorpios. They were both born before the sun moved into Sagittarius. So, which is pretty interesting. And they both have the same day, same birthday. So happy birthday to them. Anyway, so if you want to get a reading or you know, a service or something like that for a present, just write a little note that you would like to do it as a gift, and I will provide it to you as a gift certificate that you can give to somebody else with no extra charge. So I'll provide you an electronic gift certificate. You'll have to print it out and do all this stuff, but yes. Somebody asked me if I do gift certificates, but that's the way we do it. If you want to purchase a reading, there's a little spot where you can write a note and you just say, this is a gift for somebody else, and then I'll contact you and we'll go from there. Okay. So yes, everything is on sale. Check it all out. Let's talk. Oh, I did want to mention the meditation on Tuesday. The new moon ritual is Tuesday evening, the 26th, next Tuesday. There are some things that you will need for that ritual if you would like to order it or register for it before Tuesday, so you know what you'll need, I call them ingredients. The ingredients you'll need, because we're actually blessing bath water. Like, we'll be blessing water to put into a bath for the new moon ritual. Okay. I feel like the only confusion that's in the air right now is how slowly things are manifesting. So I have the 9 of Cups. I have the Knight of Pentacles. I have the 7 of Cups. It's so funny. So I can look at my screen and see what it looks like in the video. I look like a State Puff Marshmallow Man. It's so comfortable though. And it's freezing today. Okay, so I feel like the confusion is that there's a lot to get done, and you've been manifesting a lot of the things that need to get done, but it's just taking a very long time to get there. With this Knight of Pentacles, it's like, oh my gosh, could this go any slower? I feel like this is sort of the remnants of Mercury retrograde. But here's the thing, is Sagittarius season is really going to give you the opportunity to really hone in on aspects of things that you want to complete, because of that, you know, the bow and arrow with the, you know, the Sagittarius, they will set their sights on something, and that's the direct, it's almost like they have tunnel vision. Once they set their sights on that one thing, that's where they're going to go. That's what they're going to do, right? So we all are sort of taking that quality of Sagittarians on during the season, just like we sort of take on the qualities of different signs as we move into their seasons. Then we have the Emperor and we have the Page of Swords. Here's the thing. I feel like some of us are starting to lean towards the controlling aspect of things. Like, I really want to start to control this. And even like, I feel like you're not being honest about that though. The Emperor and the Page of Swords. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry, I'll be right back. Okay. So yeah, I feel like with the Emperor and the Page of Swords, there's this need to be honest with yourself on where you're trying to control the direction where all of this, because the Nine of Cups is about manifesting, but the Seven of Cups is about being confused. And so when you're trying to manifest something and it's taking a long time to do it and you're sort of in this limbo, which I've been hearing that word a lot lately, and I want to look at everybody and I want to say, we're not out of the woods with Mercury yet. Stop trying to force yourself to do things where you're getting resistance over and over and over again. It's just going to make you miserable. Stop trying to force things when they're resisting you. It's just going to make you miserable. Don't do it to yourself. Stop, and stop being stubborn. I don't know how many times I have to say stop. I feel like that should be the name of the video. Stop it. Okay. So, Nine of Cups. Yeah, this is something that you really manifested in Scorpio season. And Scorpio season was yesterday. So stop thinking, because I feel like a lot of us are expecting the things that we like manifest through new moons or in meditation and stuff like that. It's like you're manifesting it and you want it to happen like right now, like instant gratification. And it's taking a while. Slow and steady wins the race. Would you rather speed the process up, settle for something, be really miserable in the meantime? Like why are you making it so hard on yourself? You know what I mean? Taking that, you could either calm down, take a step back, be really, really patient, and get like the thing that's best for you that you're going to be the happiest in, or you could be really impatient, make a really split second fast decision that's not based on logic or anything like that, and just decide to do something because you need a change and you're tired of doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you're tired of waiting. You're tired of waiting for that manifestation. And we sort of talked about this yesterday. It's like something is coming back to you from the past, from many years ago, right? It's taken a very long time to get here. And now that it's starting to show up again, you're like, could it just happen already? Could this just be? Could this exist, please? So, Knight of Pentacles. Let's see what this Knight of Pentacles is. Knight of Swords. See what I mean? You want to rush right in and get it done. And the Knight of Pentacles is saying, no, you're skipping steps. By being the Knight of Swords, you're skipping steps. This could also be a clash of two different people. Somebody who really wants to argue and somebody who really doesn't. Let's see what the Seven of Cups is. Okay. So, there's some confusion around the King of Cups. This could be also that there's you're getting emotional because of the confusion, and that's why you'd like to start to rush it. It's like when things don't make sense, you get a little bit more emotional. You know, some people really are like addicted to chaos and addicted to drama. And it's like it's a thing. It's a real illness to be addicted to, just like being addicted to alcohol or being addicted to eating or being addicted to shopping, right? A lot of people have an addiction to needing drama, like they'll say, I don't want drama in my life, but they're the ones that wait until the last minute to get things done. They're the ones that you know, are constant procrastinators, or they get into relationships with the wrong people, and or they call themselves like an empath. I'm just feeling everybody's emotions all of the time, and that's what. And I mean, and I'm saying, because I used to be that person. That's why I can say that, because I used to be that person. And it's literally the adrenaline rush when you procrastinate, or you, and sometimes I find myself still doing it, and I'm like, whoa, no, I don't need to have that kind of excitement in my life anymore. I don't need to have that kind of drama. And that's what it does. It fills up a part of you that you feel like is missing. It's like people fill that up with alcohol, or they fill that up with clothes, or they fill that up with working too much, or whatever the addiction or the obsession is in that moment. You know, people will do that. So, and that's the thing, is if you feel like you're in limbo because there's no drama going on around you, that's just called life. Like regular, everyday, nothing really big happening life. But because you're used to having the drama, then what a boring moment in my life, because nothing is happening, right? And see, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Justice and is on the Emperor, and the Five of Cups is on the Page of Swords. I also feel like with this, that this weekend, so there could be a lot of drama. When you really want to slow down, there could be people that are being very dramatic to you. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of confusing emotions. Saturn is also sextile Neptune with that Venus conjunct Jupiter. So like this really, really good energy. It's like the fight, the battle of good and evil, you know? And so it is going to be confusing. I feel like some things might be said this weekend that need to be said, but I want you to use some tact. If it's you that has to have the conversation, or you that has to say some things to somebody, I want you to have some tact about it, or like really think about what you want to say before you actually say it, because there are things that could be said that you will regret, right? But with Justice on the Emperor, I feel like the things that are being said, you're just trying to kind of take control of the situation, or you're just trying to make it make sense. It feels like you want to make the situation make sense, right? So the Five of Cups on the Page of Swords, this is where it could get nasty. Yeah, and then the Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So remember when we had that Mars-Pluto, what was it? It was squaring. The Mars-Pluto square. That's what it feels like is going to happen, but I don't feel like it's going to be in such a big scale, right? I don't feel like there are endings. I feel like there are realizations that are had. I feel like some people kind of have some aha moments this weekend after being confused. But ultimately, it's about evolution. It's about creating new things, right? The Death card on the Nine of Cups is really kind of saying, like, change the way you think about your manifestations that you're doing. Change, because you don't want to set expectations on them so much that everybody clashes all the time, or you're clashing even with yourself. Like if you're not dealing with anybody this weekend, you might even be clashing with yourself, because it's bringing you to a place of discomfort, confusion, and reaction. Like, I feel like the King of Cups wants to react really, really badly to something, you know? So yeah, just really take care of yourselves this weekend. I'm going to try and go live on Sunday evening. We'll see. We'll see how this weekend goes first, but I am going to go try and go live Sunday evening. So make sure that you have the little bell notification so you get notified when I do go live, because I don't know if I'm going to do it or not yet. And everything's on sale. The sales start today. Actually, it started yesterday, but yeah, really take care of yourselves. Watch your words this weekend. When in doubt, and we talked about this a little bit yesterday. Hold on. My throat chakra was starting to close off. When in doubt, ask yourself every single time, will this disturb my peace? Do I want to be right or do I want to be happy? Ask yourself those questions. And stay in your own lane. Mind your own business. If it's not about you, leave it alone. There is absolutely no reason to insert yourself into any type of melodramas this weekend, or even the beginning of next week, or through next week for that matter, because we, you know, in the States, when we get together for Thanksgiving, and our families can be our biggest triggers. Like, I'm not going to go further into that, but our families can be our biggest triggers. So, yeah. Remember who you are. Wear your crown and remember who you are. I love you guys. Bye.